That was absolutely beautiful, Tabitha. Thank you. Much better voice than your husband. Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2014. This is an amazing accomplishment and one that I know some of us thought may never come. But through all the case studies, group presentations, exams, pizza, and caffeine-free rock star, we're here. We made it. We can celebrate knowing that we have accomplished something very few in this world have. A bachelor's or a master's degree from an incredible institution. A university that teaches much more than accounting, finance, supply chain, marketing, entrepreneurship, or management. But it's a university that teaches us how to have passion, how to work hard, be genuine, help others, be humble, and have integrity. 9 years ago, when I graduated with my bachelor's degree from the University of Illinois at Chicago, my first job was as a marketing coordinator. And one day while I was working late, the chief marketing officer came to my cubicle and he said, "Hey, Matt, did I ever tell you why I hired you? Did I tell you the story of how you got hired or why I hired you?" And I said, "Well, I think it's because I qualify for the position." And he said that one day his director came into his office holding my resume in his hand and pointing out the fact that I had listed Eagle Scout under my list of accomplishments. "How childish," his director said. "I mean, who puts Eagle Scout on their resume?" Chief Marketing Officer told me that he responded with a stern look and said, "I have Eagle Scout on my resume." And he immediately asked to interview me because he knew that I had the qualities and the character that it took to be an Eagle Scout. He told me that he didn't hire me because I was qualified, but he took a chance on me because of my character. BYU's Marriott School of Management is now on all of our resumes, and employers will hire us because they know the qualities and character it takes to become a graduate of this university. They will take a chance on us because they know our character and because of who we've become while in our time here. In turn, we will also hire future BYU graduates and take a chance on them. In 1921, Albert Einstein was ridiculed for not knowing the speed of sound. In response, as recorded in the New York Times, he said, quote, "I do not carry such information in my mind. It is readily available in books. The value of college education is not in learning of many facts, but in training of the mind to think," unquote. 93 years later, we literally have the world's information at our fingertips. We can look up answers to any formula, computation, historical date, concept, or principle. We are not here to celebrate knowing facts. We are here to celebrate what BYU really taught us, how to learn. I love the old adage, catch a man a fish and he will eat for a day. Teach a man to fish and he will eat for the rest of his life. I like to add, teach a man to learn and he doesn't have to eat stinking fish. Now that we know how to learn, we should continue our education. In the book, The Slight Edge, the author Jeff Olson tells a story of getting his shoes shined one early morning in an airport. The woman who shined his shoes was reading a book when he walked up and had a dozen more books next to his chair, or next to the chair. Every book was a romance novel. In talking to her, he could see how personable she was. He knew that she was a hard worker, that she got up early, and that she loved to read. She also had a family, and she had family dreams, but unfortunately could not afford them because of the job she had. When the shoe shine was over, she picked up her novel again and started reading. As Jeff walked away, he asked himself, what would happen if only she replaced the romance novels with good, life-changing books? Could she then have a more successful job? Could she be an entrepreneur and own an enterprise of shoe-shining stations? Could she afford to fulfill her family's dreams? Then Jeff asked himself what his romance novel equivalent was. And that day, he decided to start a ritual to read 10 pages out of a good, life-changing book every day. What ritual will you start now to make sure that you continue your education going forward? I challenge you to make obtaining knowledge and wisdom a daily habit. Thirst for learning, hunger for intelligence, love understanding. When you couple that with the character and integrity that we've learned at BYU, then there will be nothing stopping you from accomplishing any goal that you set for yourself, even the ultimate goal of being purely Christ-like, of emulating his life, and of being a light to the world. Congratulations, graduates, and here's to an even brighter future. Thank you.